facility.
Everybody, thanks very much for coming back. Mama's just shouting at us. Not that she's, you know.
Nothing says we're a bunch of assholes.
Keeping us all in line.
Given that Mama's the star, who's meant to scream at her to suck their dick?
I'll give that to you.
You'd be out of your damn.
Oh, you're so kind. I don't think I could do that.
Look, you'd be out of your damn mind to scream back at her. So yeah, I sit here and smile. See, she's already cracking her knuckles and flipping it all. So yeah.
I did change the description from the original description there just before we went live. If anyone reads the description, it is the one and only woman who told Mark Sargent to suck her dick. I had to go in and edit it. You went and changed your freaking Twitter handle, and I had it down as your old Twitter. I realised that earlier. So I had to go and change it, and then when I was in there, I just thought I'd throw that in.
Okay.
Changed the thumbnail and updated it to your new symbol as well, your new icon.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So, you did a great job. Everybody, didn't you do a wonderful job in the interview?
She did, and she's going to tell us to fuck off, but she did.
One thing's for sure is you're very passionate about climate change there. Yeah, I can see why you changed
that and Pluto.
Except for Pluto. Yeah, she's wrong about Pluto. And she's we'll have to convert her from Star Wars.
As long as you don't defame Luke, you're good.
Yeah. Convert her from Star Wars to what?
I feel she has told us the key to this. You don't need to persuade her of anything. We need to persuade Angel that Stargate is better than Star Wars.
That's going to be kind of hard. I have a cousin about his age who's just the biggest fanatic, so that's difficult.
My parents growing up in a super religious household that I did, my parents restricted a lot of television. So one of the things that I had access to was recorded episodes of the original series Star Trek. So it was kind of a lack of things to watch that ended up having me turn Trekkie.
Trekkie's still good. Sorry.
Yeah, we all love a bit of Star Trek.
Yeah.
Is there anything anybody wanted to ask Mama while we have you here?
So why is Pluto not a planet? why can't Pluto be a planet?
Wait, there's a more pressing question then.
Hello?
Was she a member of the International
Illuminati.
Astronomy? Is it astronomy? Union?
I got one.
The International Astronomical Union. Because they're the ones that voted to demote Pluto.
Poor Pluto.
She may well have been involved in the vote.
I think she was still in high school, wasn't she? That's
yeah,
what she was saying.
It was. I was going to say demonetized. It was demoted 9 years after she wrote her paper in high school about it.
So it was because she wrote her paper.
I just think it's funny because my daughter actually brought this up, and I posted into the chat. She's a big proponent for bringing Pluto back, and she's 12 years old. She thinks no matter how small you are, you matter, right? And
you need a classification though. You need a classification system that works across everything. You can't just keep Pluto because it warms your heart.
Right, I know, and she understands that. It's mostly in jest, but she's like, isn't it ironic how the amount of time to send a spacecraft from Pluto to Earth is about the same time that since it'd been demoted till now that we have this virus going rampant. And I'm like, great, my daughter's into conspiracy theories.
No, she'll grow out of that. It's the same as Santa. It's nice when you're at a young age to believe in things and to remove the authority of having to worry, because you don't take a responsibility. You don't realize responsibility. That's just what someone else is doing for you. You fall over and bang your knee. You don't need to remember where the plasters are. Mommy and Daddy do that.
Well, the thing is that she's 12. She's going to be 13 this year, and she's becoming very, very cheeky. And so it's hard for me to tell when she's joking and when she's being a smart ass.
She would need to invent a mama translator, because that would probably work with your daughter as well.
Probably. Well, I've already told Amanda tons about my daughter, and she's like, I really like her. I was like, why? Because she gives me hell, and she's like, exactly.
It's the best way, though. In all honesty, as everybody that watches this
Oh.
show knows, I'll fuck you from the height and just be honest with you, like.
I've got three. I've got a 16, 12, and 8-year-old, and boy, girl, boy. And just this year, my daughter came out as bi, and I'm like, baby girl, I will support you in your decision. Just understand that Alabama is it's not an easy place
Yeah.
to be different. And she's like, well, my big Bubba, her big brother has already threatened to shove his foot up someone's butt if they start making fun of me. I'm like, okay, that's my boy.
No, well, that's good that she has the support there. Like, I did mention, well, I've said to the girlfriend beforehand, not the girl I'm with now, that if we could choose an order, it would be a boy first, so that if you had a girl afterwards, he would be there to protect her. Like,
I will say, like, I have an aunt who has a younger brother, and she's one of those examples. It doesn't matter what her sex was, because she beat the shit out of somebody for making fun of her brother. So,
yeah.
so, I mean, I guess just how you raise them.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, man. I wouldn't agree with that statement now. Like, knowing my wee girl as she grows up, she is definitely got fucking attitude. The ginger hair comes through, and every time she does something, I get a phone call about my daughter. It's our daughter when she's looking beautiful, but when the ginger hair comes through, it's your daughter's done this. What? I wasn't even there.
Yep. Nope. Anytime they act up, let me tell you what your son did. What the hell?
Yeah.
You messed up in school too, Yep.
Oh, well, every time I meet mine now, after I haven't seen her for a couple of days, the first thing I get her to do is say her name, because it begins with an L, and we're trying to get her to talk. She's talking loads more, but still at that young, it's hard to word the L's and certain other ones with your tongue at the roof of your mouth. We do it without even thinking, but watching her actually figure this out, and so I get her to say her name, and then she counts to 10, and we've nearly got her to say 11 again. With the L's is causing problems, but yeah, no. Keep them inquisitive, keep them going, and the worst I've got at the minute is mine throws toys. I don't like her throwing stuff. She fucking throws everything.
Oh, no. Yeah, she'll grow out of that. Maybe.
Your daughter throws things.
Yes.
Wait till she gets aim. Wait till she figures out aim. She's like,
and as a funny note, she has not, like, the daughter's usually asleep when I do the streams, right? She's in bed. I don't stream when she's about or anything like that. But this last couple of days with the COVID in, I'm not moving down until tomorrow. I'm going to spend the next week there, so there'll be no shows and all the rest. But anyway, I'm ringing her and doing voice calls, and the bitch hangs up on me. She fucking kicks me, and then my girlfriend has to phone back. It's like, no, she doesn't want to talk to you, and she just kicks me again. It's like, right?
Oh,
she get that?
So she pulls a Robbie.
Yeah.
So she pulls a MathPig.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck you, click.
I have to go.
I don't know. I'm texting her now.
Okay. If you got a call, she probably have to sleep.
Yeah. Boop, 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 loop, loop. Beep. Should work. And then move you up and move that man across. There we go. Perfect. She'll be back. I'm sure she'll be back.
Yeah. Should be. Trilling.
So, Sal,
She'll come back fingers blazing.
Pardon?
She'll come back fingers blazing, flipping us off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get blamed for kicking her. Damn fucking right.
No worries.
How's the art going today, Sal?
Very good. I'm almost done with the banner for her and Atheist Passport. I'm gonna finish it tonight.
I'm just gonna let the dog in. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, take your time.
I want to know how he's got that dog trained to only want to go out when he starts streaming.
You can. It takes a little practice and perseverance.
I had a dog like that. It would only it'd stay in and it'd only go out when it had to go out. But the cockroach would never go out.
My cat's an alarm clock, so she always paws me in the face whenever it's time to get up.
Yeah.
And it's almost always at the same time every day. By the way, MathPig, it's not nice to call your daughter a dog. I mean, come on now. You don't have to let her outside. Jesus.
Man, did you not see how angry that dog was at me today?
It was. I'm like, Jesus, what'd you do?
It's like fucking nothing. He climbed up on the seat. I was lying on the sofa, I was just watching some TV, and he jumped up on the seat, he walked over, and he just sat there and looked at me like that, and I was like, what the fuck, like?
City's on fire today, man. Sirens have not stopped.
Oh, he's usually a lot
I know what it
cooler than
is.
that.
I know what it is. He's not expecting you being home all the damn time. It's like, listen, asshole, you need to go so I can have my bitches over. Right?
Yeah, he's not used to me being at the house. Saying that, a couple of summers ago, him and the other dog found a hole in the back of the fence, and while I was at work, they spent it in the river behind the house in the field, but we're always home for 6 o'clock. And the reason I know is because my mother came up one day home early before I come home. The dogs weren't here, and when I went down looking for them, I asked a few people, and they were like, oh yeah, seen them yesterday. Another person was like, oh yeah, 2 days ago in the field. It's like, fucking, how long have these bastards been getting out? Like, I'm coming home wondering why the fucking smells like wet dog. I was like, what's going on? Cleaning, mopping and all. Oh yeah, they had a whole week of holidays in the river. We fucking bastards.
Wow.
Always home before I get home from work to make sure they got fed now. They were smart enough for that. It's just my ma came up to drop stuff off early one time and caught them.
We had a Jack Russell when I was a kid that was an escape artist. He escaped off, and he'd come back later that day. One summer he was particularly bad. He was escaping basically every day, and so Dad then kept the lead on him all the time so we could grab him as he ran. And we'd managed to keep him in for a couple of weeks. Then someone goes into my dad's shop and says,
Whoa.
that Jack Russell, that's yours, isn't it? He goes, yeah. Why hasn't he been to our house for breakfast in a while?
See, there's always a reason when a dog makes off.
Oh, the funniest thing is, you've got this image of a dog running away from a butcher's.
You need to feed dogs, Dave.
Say again?
You need to feed dogs.
Yes.
Then they'll just stay.
No, they still like he would run. You could feed him as much as you wanted, he'd still run. He liked the adventure. Anyway, if you think of an image of a Jack Russell running away from a butcher's, he did it. He went in and he stole a whole string of sausages, and there are reports of him running down the street with this string of sausages in his mouth from all over town. I'm trying to think of other things to do. To try and escape, he would jump. We live near a lake. And to try and escape, he would run to people that were trying to windsurf and jump on the back of their boards. This is the efforts he went to try and escape. He absolutely loved it.
So hold on. What did you do with the butcher when he came for his string with sausages? Did you really proud look him in the eye and say, I taught him that?
I don't know if I would have to make a game out of that. I have to go to the person's house like, I'd like my wieners back, damn it. And just have them sit there befuddled.
I'd go over to the butcher and said, my dog sent me to ask if there was any more sausages.
He didn't get his delivery today.
You know, anybody that says animals aren't intelligent or have some form of brilliance or idiots themselves, I've seen animals do some things that humans are incapable of. I've seen compassion from animals that some humans don't even have.
Definitely. No, I would agree with you on that.
So where did Amanda go? Is
She got a phone
back?
call. Just waiting to hear back from her.
Ah.
Probably the Aussies woke up.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, it's because I'm on, that's why. She's like, nope.
Not
Nope.
talking to him.
I know, right? Damn, what'd I do?
No, I have to say,
Once you
Jas,
said
I
it's breathing,
definitely
so-
I appreciate you here regardless. Jas is one of my new Patreons, so I want to just say thank you to Jas on stream, and I really appreciate it, man.
I also have a thank you for you too, Josh. So thank you for helping with the computer. I appreciate your time.
By all means, that's what I used to do as a living, so if I can help anybody, I'm more than happy, especially in our little community.
Thank you.
That thing definitely did at a quick glance look like a Dalek. Do you not know what a Dalek looks like from Doctor Who?
You mean a Dalek? You know, exterminate. Yeah, now I know what that is. But you said Dalek. I'm like, all right, you Irish bum.
I
What the hell do
don't
you
watch
mean?
Doctor Who. That's Dave's thing.
Yeah, it is pretty sci-fi looking.
Is it like you put your head? It's it's an eyepiece.
Well, it is a Time 10's microscope. I actually I work on motherboards for our company, and when anybody else can't fix them, they come to me and 2 other technicians, and yeah, soldering iron, heat gun, the works, and some parts they're measured by 0.2 millimeters by 0.1 millimeters. Some of the really small parts, and you kind of need that to be able to see what the hell you're doing.
Yeah, it's fucking tiny. What's that problem that happens when they get so small and the overheating? I think Dave was talking about that the other day, about building houses out of processors.
Ooh.
That'll be interesting.
Dave,
Almost guaranteed for some warmth.
Dave, are you even there?
No, I left. I'm falling asleep.
Like, fuck you guys.
Dave, what did you think about the houses being built out of processors?
Yes, taking advantage of the heat and the ability to distribute cooling.
Did you hear what Jassa does as a business, as a living?
Yes.
Yeah, I have to actually deal with a few processors often. Actually, we have to use a reheating table, as there is no soldering some of these VGAs by hand.
No. Do you watch Big Clive?
I'm afraid I don't.
You don't. He's a fun YouTuber that disassembles stuff on an epic scale.
On an epic scale.
Yeah.
Epic scale.
Stuff he takes apart is awesome. And he interesting is the point. I'm trying to think what he does. He's an old lighting tech. If you've got, you've been to a fairground, MathPig, in the last 20 years?
Not maybe this. I went to Blackpool.
Like loads and loads of the rides and stuff. He's done all the circuitry and lighting. And he does the lighting at the Tattoo, Edinburgh. The massively synchronized lighting and sound and stuff like that. Hello, it's interesting.
What time's your quiz at tomorrow, Dave? You keeping the usual time?
Yeah, 2 o'clock. Well, 10 past 2, but 2 o'clock.
By the time you make a mad rush to get everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely joining the
At 1 o'clock, I panic.
An hour before you panic.
Right.
Yeah.
Count on me tomorrow morning, Dave. I'll be there.
Did you steal Bummer's question for climate change? What and why?
I did, but it won't be tomorrow's. I've already done tomorrow's.
What's the strangest question you've come across?
Say again?
What's the strangest question you've come across so far?
Well, there are lots of questions I've not included. Because
Oh.
I don't think they would apply. I find I don't think they'd be necessarily interesting to ask. What's the strangest? I don't know. I keep getting kicked by Caroline because I've not got people to answer the question the right way, or I've misunderstood the question and led them down a path that's wrong. So at some point I'm going to have a revisited questions day where I can ask the questions right for certain questions. And I'm also thinking about having a themed. Well, I'm thinking about doing a Lucy themed one, which I think could be really funny.
Yeah, I get it.
Because she bitched at me about about the people taking too long to answer questions.
Yes.
So I was thinking about doing a 10-minute episode where I just ask a question and everyone has to give a one-word answer dead quick.
Well, I never take too long to answer the fucking thing. I'm usually the
No,
first
you do
one.
it. If we're discussing it backwards and forwards is the point.
Well, I
It's a
just never
discussion.
take very long to come up with my answer. I just go with it.
I don't think anyone's answer takes that long. It's trying to work out what the question actually fucking means most of the time. It's kind of the point. It's to try and trick you. I like the choice ones. Would you prefer this or this? Would you prefer a paw or a tongue that's too big for your mouth? He's shopping, isn't he?
I was just wondering.
When you hear the beep, you're on Supermarket Sweep.
I love Supermarket Sweep. I used to watch that with my nanny.
I remember having to be kept home, and all there were judge shows and things like that. So I really started taking a liking to watching like Judge Judy and Judge Joe Brown and all them. People's Court was my first one, of course. Beg my mother for something different, and it's like, nope. There she is.
Okay.
Hi, sorry.
Everything cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was calling in for a hit for whoever asked that silly question about, the moon landing.
I don't know who'd do that. That wasn't me. Were you a member of the IAU?
What
Were you a member of the IAU?
the fuck is the IAU?
The ones responsible.
The International Astronomical Union.
Mm-mm. No.
Damn. I was hoping you were. Then you could be blamed for the demotion.
What have you heard from SETI, and why aren't you saying anything?
Well, I mean, it's mostly just alien gibberish, so we haven't quite
So it is alien.
translated it yet.
Well, it's not terrestrial, is it?
So, Amanda, how much do you get paid when you're in the Illuminati?
Yeah.
Do you think? What do you think they will call us? Do you think they'll call us Earthlings or Terrans?
Well, yeah.
It depends
Well,
what
they
they
will-
designate as our planet.
Well, first, can I answer Peter's question first?
Let me throw something at
What
them at
about
the same
mine?
time.
You never answered mine.
I told you we haven't translated it yet.
You said it was alien.
Yes, we haven't translated. Okay.
So there was aliens.
Yes, there's like a shit ton of them, but we just don't talk about it because people freak out. Peter, the Illuminati pays us in the tiers of infants, and who was next? No one? You.
Yep.
Yes, Dave.
I forgot what I asked.
Now, Dave, you asked
that was it.
you asked a really silly question. Do they call us Earthlings? As
Right.
if
Do
there's
they
some
call it
kind of-
Earthlings or
Yes,
Terrans?
and I said
as
no.
if there's some kind of interstellar map where our planet is called
No,
Earth.
once we
And
met them.
aliens can go, look, what's the name of this planet? Oh, that's Earth. We haven't been there yet.
Right.
Excuse me, are you Dutch because other people called you Dutch, or because you call yourself Dutch?
That's what I said. It depends what they
I
name
call
our
myself
planet, but you
Peter.
didn't fucking listen.
I call myself an asshole, so I mean that doesn't mean I'm a walking sphincter most times.
To be fair, Dave, I in my country I never call myself Dutch. I call myself a Tucker, which is someone who lives
Mother
in the
Tucker?
region where I live. Funny enough, it's my last name as well. So I'm named aptly, and Tucker means hayseed, pretty much.
SE,
So that's
SE, very good band.
See, Bill, I think you're right. I think they'll call us whatever they've called our star.
I would.
I
Yeah,
think
right.
I don't think we'll have a planetary designation.
Yeah. Maybe it was just solar designation before it starts.
Yeah.
Well, is that not what the plate is? Is the plate not finding our position in space relative to two pulsars? That one that went out on Voyager?
Two. You think two is enough?
Well,
Yeah,
I said a few. I don't know what you heard.
Oh,
You're
sorry,
sleeping.
my
You're
apologies.
sleeping. I said a few.
They both
My
were in the
apologies. My apologies. Can we talk about teas?
I have a question. I watched a video from Northwest Creation Center.
That's going to be good.
Yeah, this was a lecture about aliens, actually, and how they fit into the Bible. This guy told the people in the room that two black holes can connect. Amanda, please tell me how that would work and how you would look like if you came out the other end. Because I don't think
Are you talking about a wormhole?
You would have lost a great amount of weight.
No, black holes. This
two
guy
black
really
holes
thought
connecting.
that two black holes make a wormhole.
Yeah, that's the theory. But theory is the wrong word there.
How
There are mathematical models that show that
Yes.
that might be possible. But only they're literally are models. There's nothing in reality that makes us think it's possible.
I've heard of that hypothesis. I think that's the word you're looking for.
I think hypothesis is a stretch.
Right. to assume that that's what they do is because you've been through it.
Yeah, I don't think if you would go into a black hole that you would come out unscathed at the other end.
It would depend on the way we manage to get a wormhole open.
No, a black hole.
Yes, but a black hole in its own right. You're talking about connecting two singularities.
No, that wasn't me. That was the guy from
Yeah, but the point is, he's trying to
Creation.
justify how one would form. If two black holes got together, they'd just make a bigger black hole.
Yes.
And by the way, why are you answering, Dave? I was asking Amanda, and Amanda sitting now there looking very
Because
sad.
Amanda is smart, and
You
this
never
is
get the
way
answer
below
to the
pay
question.
grade.
You're talking all the time. I want a specialist to answer this question, not a guy who sits on a ball.
Okay. Specialist, can you please answer the question then, specialist?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't want to answer it without, knowing for sure. So I've
What is
never
your
heard that.
what is your opinion?
You
Well,
don't have
to be fair, it was a creationist who made that remark. So I think looking up the details would pretty much be hard, if not impossible.
Yeah, but he's obviously ripping off something.
Yeah. If you want to use your imagination, it was technically a tear in the fabric of our universe where 2 points connect, creating a wormhole. But that's more, man. That's some hyperspace shit.
No, the whole
I justified subspace.
There you go.
You like subspace over hyperspace?
when
Well,
they do.
hyperspace implies movement. Sorry.
It's okay, go ahead.
Manda, subspace or hyperspace?
Yeah, which one?
Wait, what?
If you had to name, right, warp, we're not calling it warp. If you had to call faster than light travel through something like that, either hyperspace or subspace, that area of whatever it is, the cosmos that we access to travel faster than light, would you call it hyperspace or subspace?
Subspace.
Yeah.
And is it full of midichlorians?
Yes. That's where they come from, don't you know?
That's where they go.
From
I like
hyperspace or subspace? Because
Subspace.
so the midichlorians travel in subspace while we're traveling faster than light.
Yeah,
we can
well,
travel through it.
They
and that's
through it.
how, that's how all of Star Wars history was
Get
changed.
midichlorians?
What?
Do we attract more midichlorians traveling through subspace?
Yes.
Only if you use the infinite improbability mode. I'm just trying to think of random things I can add in.
Like when you watch movies and shit, and they do that thing where, they try to explain a wormhole, and they take a a piece of paper and they
Fold it.
you know, make it into a circle and say, oh, that's how it works. Like, it's just, I don't know.
It's the scene
It's
from
chaotic.
Event Horizon. Is that what you're saying then?
It's the scene from every single one of those fucking movies. They all do it. And it's incorrect.
So it's
So.
true.
No, I'm saying it's not true, though. I'm saying it's bullshit, and it's not very well explained at all. So.
Well, we tried.
But I went, you know, like during the break, I went to go get my flight jacket because I was going to show you my patch, and then you fuckers started talking about stupid shit. So
you don't deserve it.
What?
So they don't deserve it. They'll have to come back next time you're on.
I'm talking about you fuckers.
If you showed me.
I thought it was very nice.
No, but here.
Quick, make it full screen.
I can't.
You can see the there's the little apple there because McAuliffe was a teacher. So that's all I'm going to show you. You guys can go back to talking about whatever you want now.
We're still asking questions. So the aliens, I want to talk about the aliens because nobody likes to talk about them. I want to talk about them. So what are they saying that that's being released?
Well, that's the issue, is that we still haven't been able to translate. And I mean, like, they have this weird like language that they do with their hands, but it's kind of like ASL a little bit, but it's more like we're gonna start talking and then they rip people's heads off and beat each other with them. So we've had to separate them from, like, you know, we can't actually get in the same room as them because they end up killing everybody and it's fucking weird. I mean, we've lost like so many fucking interns to this. I mean, who gives a fuck about interns, really?
That's what they're for, isn't it?
Exactly.
Right.
So,
Would aliens get the coronavirus?
but the aliens gave us the coronavirus.
I saw a nice theory earlier that the coronavirus came from Pluto
Really?
in revenge.
That's
Yeah.
revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, we cut them out.
The patch is not huge, Doorknob Ed. It's a flight jacket. It's, you know,
You need to watch Father Ted.
normal size. And I have watched Father Ted, so.
No, not you, him.
Oh, okay.
Far away and small.
This one's far away. Oh, that's a great scene.
Yeah. Anyway. Talk amongst yourselves, I guess.
Right.
My contribution.
Are we up for a test?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm up.
are we going to open a wormhole?
No.
Ooh.
I'm going.
Then no.
Oh, we've got Jay.
Awesome, I've already failed.
Okay, we've got Jay. Who's going to fall on the sword to let Jay in?
What?
Who's falling
Jay,
on the sword to let Jay?
I asked Jay to come on, so who's going?
Well, Peter, we did say that she was waiting on her Aussie mates. Would I be an asshole? You're muted.
YouTube is only showing 5 of us.
That's me. That's what I've been doing in the background. I'm running studio mode and I've been doing the diabolical debates. And I was stuck in the 5 when she came back. And if I studio changed in the middle, everybody would see what I'm doing. And now I've talked about it and you've ruined the surprise. Thanks, Sal.
You're welcome.
Oh, MathPig's probably sitting in his living room buck naked. That's why he's not turning it on.
But I'm happy to drop off. I've got someone who's trying to irritate me here anyway.
Peter,
so,
it's always good seeing you, man. I appreciate you coming in.
And was good seeing you, Amanda.
You too, Peter. Thank you.
It was good not seeing you, MathPig, because why are you not on camera?
We've been through this about 3 or 4 times. My camera is, where's that?
The internet can't handle that much beauty is why.
Peter,
Okay.
thanks again, man.
Catch you guys later.
See you later.
All right.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye.
I'm up.
Why the hell
Morning.
was that waving?
Good.
Hi.
Hey, Jay.
Stretch it out. Stretch it out.
You're just in
Hi there.
time. I was just asking everyone if they were up for a test, and then you popped in, and I think this would be perfect for Jay.
Oh, good God.
He just woke up.
Right, just put your head through this hole.
All right.
Right, let me see if this works. Boom. Right, did that work on the YouTube? I think it did.
We'll find out shortly. On the YouTube.
On the YouTube.
How old am I? Yeah, on the YouTube.
That's great.
So how's your morning, Jay?
I don't know. I've literally been up like, I don't even know if I've been up 10 minutes yet.
Yeah, you got that look
I'm
at
not
your
quite sure you're up.
Yay! It's on. It worked.
Did it
So
work?
you're not thinking straight.
It's just because you love me so much. It was the first thing you saw, and you're like, I really care about her. I'm gonna be there for her.
You're so full of shit.
Damn.
So what's your real opinion of Bohemian Rhapsody?
Okay. So,
Don't break him already, Dave. Jesus.
I all right. So, I'm a big Queen fan, and I really like Queen. I know quite a bit about the band and all their stuff. And well, yeah, I'm tired of hearing the damn song.
Yeah.
There's so many better Queen songs that yeah, I'm tired of hearing it.
Yeah, they do play one song over and over. There's albums.
What did I say specifically to you? Do you remember?
No.
I said that you're not a real Queen fan if you say Bohemian Rhapsody is your favorite.
Oh, yeah, no.
So
Princes of the Universe from the
Yeah,
soundtrack.
that's
Seven Seas of Rye is my favorite.
Seven Seas of Rye. Innuendo is probably one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, brilliant.
Nintendo. Sorry. Right. So what are Sal and Jay meant to fight about?
Shoes.
Between
Choose your weapon.
shoes.
Or we can
Shoes.
change it. I can random again. We can go random. We can have prisons, coffee, pottery, or vanilla. We can go again. We can have politics, swings, slavery, or shipping. I'm just hitting a random button here that gives us random topics.
Okay. Shoes is fine. What about shoes?
I thought I'd start off with shoes over slavery. You know, it seemed...
Okay.
Jay's only awake 10 minutes. Give him half an hour. Then we'll throw the
Yeah.
slavery at him.
Well, wouldn't it be better for him to pick the topic then of something that he feels he can defend strongly?
He just rubbed his eyes. He's not awake. Hold on. I know what we'll do.
Don't you dare.
Okay, so now it's Dave v Sal. Right, so who wants to go for shoes and who wants to go against shoes?
I'll go for.
I'll go against.
I'll actually go against yours myself.
Well, there you go. Go with Jessa.
Jassa wants to go against shoes, right? Hold on, let me see.
Yeah.
Boom, will that work? Right? Hold on 1 second,
Yep.
there's going to be no screen. Dee. And everybody's back. Right. Oh, close that. You shush. Okay, I've got my 10-minute timer that I have forgotten to put into the frickin' thing with a screen, with a capture. Can we we can display capture that camera? No, we're not going to even bother. That's too much. Right. You've got 10 minutes of topic, and you're not allowed to say 2 words. You're not allowed to say yes or no.
Okay.
Right? And if you say yes or no, then we'll swap out the person who said yes or no, and the next person has to come on and then defend that point.
Okay.
Is that yes or no? Any other type of terms such as affirmative and negative? Is that against the law?
Yeah, well, don't be an asshole about it. Yeah, yes, and all that there sort of things. You're not allowed to say yes or no, and words of that effect. But will not be anal retentive, and you'll not be. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a game to do during the day. Dave has his questions, so we're testing this for a wee while. If it doesn't work, we'll do 1 round, 2 rounds. Doesn't work, we'll just go back to talking. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Works for me. We'll see how quick I fail.
Right. So I just have to hit the space bar. Who wants to go first? Sal, you're defending shoes or you're against shoes?
I was against.
So you're
Definitely.
now for shoes.
Well, you want me to be for? Be for sure, sure.
Jassy, you're against shoes?
I kind of, well, all right, fine. Because I built up
Should
a
I
case
pick a
again.
different topic? There's one in here called rhinoceroses. There's another one called carpentry. Do you want a different topic?
No, look, I can go 4 shoes. I can be that swamp asshole. That's fine.
I'll go against shoes.
So we've got Jassa for shoes and Sal against shoes, yes?
Yep.
Right.
That'll work.
10 minutes. Defend your point. Go.
Would you like to go
Jassa.
first?
Jassa, you go first. You're in the left.
Protection.
Why should we wear shoes?
Protection.
Is that it?
Great 10 minutes.
You're not helping this show be exciting, Jassa.
What are we meant to do in the audience? Are we meant to egg them on? Oi, 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 oi.
Come on.
Yeah. Right.
Yous are up in the top corner waiting your go. Fuck, I really shouldn't have picked shoes as the first topic, should we? Right.
I don't even understand what the fuck we're supposed to be doing.
You're supposed to defend or go against the topic by using only one
I
or
know.
two
I
words.
know. I have a better one. Hold on. We'll change this. I have a better one, right?
You know, I was gonna say you have a toe free to scratch the back of your leg. I mean,
What?
efficient.
I like that one.
Yes. That was fucking brilliant, Sal.
Vegetables.
I actually prefer to go barefooted, but that's why I was like, I'll go 4 shoes.
How about vegetables?
Time out a second. I got noise in the alley.
Oh my
Wait.
goodness. See, this is
What if-
why I needed to test it. This is a useless idea. Everybody thought it would be fun on paper. It's useless. It's totally not working.
You're just not explaining it well. Like
It's not
what?
working because no one knows what the fuck they're doing.
We just started.
Yes, exactly.
These are lightning rounds. Like if they gotta be fast.
So
Right. It's
Next topic.
diabolical
Actu-
debates. So you have to debate either side of a random topic. You give the idea of the yes-no game, where it's fun when people aren't allowed to say yes or no. So it's like debate, you have the debate and you're not allowed to say yes or no. If you do, say for talk's sake, Jassa says yes, then I can hit him and go boop and swap in Jay. And then Jay says yes, I can go boop and swap in, swap that cunt back again. I can swap in Dave. No? Useless?
Yeah.
Everybody's leaving. Look at them all run. Do you
Just go
understand
with
now?
Let's just go with the who's gonna just
What's next?
why
Okay.
are vegetables good? Sal, you're 4.
4.
Jesse, against.
Okay.
Randy
is
says
what good now?
Birkenstocks. You thought those were a good idea.
Right. Jazz is against vegetables and Sal's for vegetables.
Okay. So
All right.
so vegetables. I'm for vegetables because shit.
Because they're healthy.
They're healthy. Thank you.
You're not meant to help.
I couldn't get the word out. Fuck. There's gotta be a better definition. Hold on. Vegetables. I'm for vegetables. Because
They're
they don't
pretty.
have seed, and I hate having to pick out seeds.
Vegetables. Never mind. I'm not into.
That's the difference. Fruits
You're
have
not, you're not into vegetables, Jay? Like, you made this look on your face.
My counter argument would be Brussels sprouts smell like ass when you cook them.
Both are which very true statements.
Yeah, but they do taste good with gravy.
With what?
Everything tastes good with gravy.
That's true.
Oh,
except-
that's a great.
You have some really good, like somebody made some Brussels sprouts not too long ago, and they put like this barbecue gravy on it, and I just ate it all up.
Okay, so is that your counter argument to mine?
Yeah.
All right, fine. Asparagus makes your urine smell like. Wow, no. It
Asparagus.
smells nasty.
Only to some people.
Yeah, asparagus is a great mistake.
Oh, please don't
Raven,
make me
pineapple
hungry.
on pizza is nasty.
Yes, it is.
Pineapple pizza is
I-
evil. Gross. No pineapple on pizza.
I
Example
always
of
hated.
how to mix fruits and vegetables, huh?
I always hated shucking peas with my grandmother. Damn vegetables.
Chucking
So this is shit.
Look, I see. I like vegetables, so I'm sitting here trying to think of every bad thing I've ever had to deal with vegetables.
Maybe the solution is you swap. You want to swap people faster, which is slightly a problem with the setup.
Right.
But people only get to make 1 point each,
Okay.
and then the winner between the point you pick, and then that person that loses get kicked off, and then you flip to another topic with the new people. And again, one sentence, like 20 seconds or 30 seconds maximum.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
see,
but you
that's
pick
what we need
topics
to-
like shoes and vegetables. Who the fuck wants to talk about shoes and vegetables?
Man, I
Yeah.
hit the random button. That's what I got from the random generator online. I had slavery. Do you want to go down the slavery route instead?
That'll be so,
Yeah, I nope. That
No.
nope.
so cruel.
They're very bad topics. That was the test. It's a bad idea. So, Jay,
Maybe
welcome to the
like-
stream. Morning.
You got to structure the questions and the cycles a little bit better, but it's not. The idea's there.
It's not a bad idea. It just it needs to be honed down a little bit more.
Yeah, but we should
I
have
think
like
it needs-
a backstage session and practice.
You need to get like half and half. You need to have like 3 people on the team, and like Dave was saying, one person makes a point, then you have a counter argument, then the next person on the team counters that, and it can even be nonsensical. I'm sure it needs to be funny, and so we can keep on with the kind of like make your own story, if you will, but with a debate topic.
The speed of changing people definitely has to be increased. I think that's where it is.
You just said something I rang. We should. Why don't we do choose your own ending? So if somebody starts a story and somebody has to end it and carry it on, relay it. But
It all depends on who's in the
It has
audience.
to stay on topic. It has to stay on topic as far as whatever the topic is.
I'll start. Amanda's bitch.
I'll go next. She bought a flight to where Jay lives.
She's going to the sphincter of Canada.
And Raven helped her bury the body.
You skipped like 4 steps there. You just went straight to the murder.
Didn't even let me get the ridiculously big patching.
Jassa called in a couple military favors.
Raven said everybody needs to have 20 pairs of shoes.
Everyone.
I have 2.
I got 4.
I used to have 3 until I decided I didn't need to wear my combat boots anymore.
I have 2.
Okay.
And 3 if you include my slippers.
What are slippers?
What are
I
slippers?
have 11.
I used to
No,
have
I got more than 11. 12.
Would-
13 if you include rollerblades.
Would you consider rollerblade shoes though? They are
What
foot
else?
coverings, but you don't walk in them.
Jasser, do you
Shoes
realize
used
you're
for
asking a cripple about rollerblades?
He's the one talking about rollerblades. Damn it!
I get into trouble for wearing my rollerblades. They're fun. I like rollerblades.
Does anybody else remember the Walmarts that would have folks running around on rollerblades, or is that just something I dreamt up?
It was. I don't know. I know what you're talking about.
I never
because
saw it.
I was working for Walmart at the time when they were testing it out. They were only doing it down south for testing.
Mm.
So
How many people died?
Wow.
None, because Walmart wouldn't release the numbers.
yeah.
No numbers.
You finished working on your microchips, Jessa?
No, actually, I got a bin full that I've actually gotten halfway through, so I work fairly quickly most of the time. Otherwise, that's why I'm usually bothering y'all.
Dave's the one that bothers us with his loud typing.
Yeah.
Excuse
Oh, I
me,
thought he
it's
was
not being good
smashing it.
typing.
That was me this time.
Like I say, I didn't realise until Jay was talking to Shannon quite how loud his keyboard is.
Yeah, I kept
I thought
trying to
that-
remember to mute as I typed.
Well, see, we can actually see Jay typing. I figured it was just Dave smashing his face on the keyboard a few times. Blue screen this, wham, wham, wham. Sorry, IT joke.
Nerd.
And proud.
There's always good things about being a nerd.
Definitely.
Revenge of.
Pardon?
I
a
definitely
hand
don't get paid
job?
enough.
What?
Revenge of.
I'll tell you what, I've obviously never got that perk.
Was an awesome film.
Hand jobs.
That was an okay film.
Everybody like and subscribe to Amanda's Pornhub page.
I just,
It's her
That's
after
what you-
party, and she's being quiet as hell. What the fuck?
yeah, man. So, tell us more about your
Well,
NASA.
she's already called NASA, you know, the NASA hit squad against somebody, so she's just waiting to hear back.
Yep.
Well, you're still talking, Jassa, so I don't know.
Well, they got to find me.
Nothing but storm.
No, I'm here. Jay did this awesome stream this morning that I missed most of. So
That
Okay.
stream. Last count, I've got 25 copyright claims in 4 blocks.
Wonderful.
Is that the best you've got in any video ever?
Yes,
Do you not put the links to the songs in the description, and then that would
it
stop
was
it?
a stream.
But you
and it
had the
was
songs picked.
No, I actually I did it off of another video. I just reacted to somebody else's video.
Oh,
I
should've-
thought if you commented, you know, throughout it and not actually heard the entire song, that was fair.
Yeah, I could
probably
find them all,
called-
but it's like I said, I'm at 25. I'd have to go through every single song and
Damn.
say,
That's,
this is fair use, this is fair use, this is
Yeah.
fair.
that's how it works, unfortunately.
Yeah, so I'm at that point where I'm going, do I even bother with it? Do I cut it out and edit it and cut those 4 songs out that I can't play?
Have you managed to get the one out yet?
Well, what do you mean?
Have you managed to mute the one song? You said it was taking forever.
Last I looked, when I went to bed, the one was still processing. I haven't looked yet. I was gonna do that. It was the first one was that would completely block the entire thing was Cashmere from Zeppelin. Completely blocked the whole thing.
But you know which band's not to like now.
what was that?
I have a question for everybody. What's the best and worst place y'all ever lived?
You're what?
The best and worst place you've ever lived? Like, I'll give an instance. You could say that I lived in Iraq for a year and a half, so that's definitely one of the worst places I've lived. And one of the best places I lived was actually at St. Thomas, Virgin Islands.
Oh, same here. Where were you at?
I was closer near the airport,
Okay,
near Charlotte's Bay. You know.
that's exactly where I was. I was right up the Bunker Hill.
Really?
Yeah, I was right up the hill. Yeah, I was there for 6 months. Great experience.
That's actually about the same amount of time I was. 6
Mhm.
months.
Yeah, great experience. I visited all the islands. It was yeah, I definitely wanted to live there, but hurricanes are just fucking ravaging that whole area. But if I had I had a choice, yeah, I'd go retire there.
My plan was to become an island hopper. I wanted to get my pilot's license and hop islands. You can make some good money doing that.
Yes, yeah. No, it was definitely an experience. I definitely got to see a different side of the world that well, you could live like that. You could actually just make a living off the tourism and laying back, enjoying life. It was great.
Oh yeah.
So I just looked at it. It's now up to 40 claims and still being processed. So I can't even go in and cut song, mute anything yet. I still have to wait till it's done processing.
Jimmy Christmas.
I think you might have to give up on it.
Yeah, I think I can't do anything with it because it's processing. It says it's blocked so nobody can see it, but yeah.
Jay, you've managed to piss off the internet.
I did.
I can't get over the fact that that's got so many, and yet the other two videos got nothing.
I know, and I, like I said, I even reacted to the video itself. That was, I mean, it wasn't even. It was somebody else's video, so I didn't even put it together.
And did you link their original video in the description?
No, I didn't get a chance to.
Shift the blame. This is fair use. Anybody else's fault, look up this guy.
Yeah.
I think you commented enough for it to be fair use.
You'd have thought.
Commented on every song, and it was a critical of each song, which comes under transformative and commentary. And you were playing less than 5 seconds of each.
Raven said the clips were too long.
Well, I said that as well.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. The only reason you can justify that video getting so many and the other ones not.
Yeah.
So you're saying that if the internet shuts down, it's because of Jay and all the copyright claims that just overloaded it?
Yeah. And this would be why I'm struggling to upload videos at the moment, and I think it's because the entire Google Cloud is processing that damn video.
Well, it's only got 60 more songs to shuffle through. Yeah, when I went to bed, it was 25. Now it's 40.
Okay.
And Toto's Hold the Line is completely blocking it in all countries right now.
How many songs were in it? 100?
100.
I think you can get close. I think you can get higher.
Yeah, you haven't seen the end of it.
No, I said I'm going to have to wait to let it process. Wow.
The internet apocalypse. Damn it, Jay.
Jay, give the link to MathPig. We should watch that video and comment on it.
Comment on the commenting.
I've only got 3 or 4 copyright claims ever, and one of them was against the original.
Inception.
One of them's
Do you not
against the
feel
original
like you're
music
missing
that
out?
Kevin uses. The Kevin that created for this channel, I have a copyright claim against it.
Luckily, I haven't got any strikes, so that's good.
How many strikes do you need before you're not allowed to go live?
I think the first strike you get banned for like 3 days. But I don't know. I haven't gotten any. I've never gotten any strikes. So
I'd say a ban for 3 days might be vacation for some.
Yeah, right.
All of us?
No, Dave, you can't go on holiday. You're stuck.
Oh.
What was that? Whoa.
What?
Where are you going to go?
That's what I'm saying. He's stuck.
I think South Korea.
Okay.
I've been there. It's not worth it.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's dirty.
Yeah.
Well, at least Busan was.
Philippines and not Philippines can be rough. India is pretty dirty in most of the.
I didn't make it to the Philippines.
Oh no, I'm just talking out of knowing some sailors and some Marines.
Oh yeah, yeah. My dad said the Philippines was nasty.
I've gotten the same thing, and this is from people went to the vacation, people who've lived there, and yeah, for the most part, it's not a great place to live. Beautiful country.
I'll tell you what's a great vacation spot during the winter. Not Iraq. No, actually, Kuwait's really good during the winter. Kuwait's actually very nice.
Doesn't that depend on the time of the decade?
Nah. Actually, they're actually not that bad. They're more westernized than most of the Muslim countries over there. They actually have a number of women that can't even go around without wearing any type of religious garb. Like I said, they're more westernized, but mainly because America dumps money into them.
Yeah, I went to Bahrain and Abu Dhabi.
Oh.
So and no, there are not a lot of cats in Abu Dhabi.
Oh, that's a Garfield joke, y'all.
Yep.
Another thing I watched an awful lot of.
But hot. God, is it hot over there?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about
It got up
Garfield.
to. I know during the summer I was there, it got up to 130 degrees outside Fahrenheit. And out on the flight deck, you were able to cook. Yeah, I took some tinfoil and laid it out on the tarmac, and I was able to. We called it runway eggs, because you could sit there and cook eggs and bacon on the damn runway. So I made pilots all breakfast that day. Unfortunately, I forgot to tell them, and as anybody else remember or forgets, that when you eat a ton of eggs, it gives you gas, and that's the last thing you want to do in a pressurized cockpit. That was also my way of getting them back, the bastards.
Yeah, I think when I was when we were in Bahrain, it was like 125, something like that. It was, but it's a different heat. I mean, if there's no humidity,
you spit and it dries up before it hits the ground.
Yeah. Amanda, pay attention, God damn it!
What?
Your after party, you ain't said a fucking thing.
Sorry.
You're like, come on my after party. I'm here, and you ain't said shit.
You know why she wanted you to come on the after party?
So she didn't have to say anything?
Exactly.
Yep.
Because I like having you around. What can I say? Okay. I started the conversation about your show. So, okay. So, you got your copyright strikes and stuff. Are you gonna do another one? Like, I mean, another music one?
Well, yeah.
Probably.
It's not a copyright strike, so.
Or claim or whatever. You know what? I don't know what the fuck.
I got one. It's gonna be the top 100 rock. What is it? Top 100 rock music of the 1980s.
So you're just,
I haven't got there yet. Shut your goddamn mouth.
Sorry.
No, Amanda wants me to do the 90s. We'll get there at some point. Plus, Zane's got a playlist he wants me to go through and of like 25 videos that he wants of his music he wants me to react to. So.
Yeah.
Do you like his music?
He likes some weird shit.
Yeah.
Amanda can tell you I'm pretty eclectic. I told her a few things I listened to. She's like, okay. One of my favorite is the Mongolian throat heavy metal.
Oh, the Who.
Yeah, it's very good. I enjoy the Who.
Do any of you?
I think Jay just woke up.
Wax Fang.
Who?
Ooh. Genghis Khan. Wolf Totem. Oh yeah, good stuff.
Do you know Wax Fang?
The name's familiar.
I'll have to look that one up. I don't recognize it.
I like baby metal.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Do they do the song, the Shark song?
The what?
The Baby Shark song.
No. Give me chocolate. It's K-pop mixed with heavy metal is what it is.
It's fucking awful.
That is fucking great.
It's awful.
Now, see, I gotta admit, I am a little biased. I lived in Japan for 2 years, so I adapted the culture, and it never really went away.
How about heavy metal bagpipes? Or
Oh, you
death
can't go
metal
wrong with a
bagpipes?
bagpipe.
No. Although we are in the company of an Irishman, so I don't know if we
I
should
do
be
like
talking
me
about
bagpipes.
bagpipes.
I do enjoy my bagpipes. Clandonia is one of my favourite bands.
Awesome.
I'm Ulster Scots, man. I'm
Because
Scottish
they're
descent.
great.
I'm the Scottish descent that lives in Ulster, not really Irish.
Well, I'm probably going to get kicked for this, but I have a lot of English blood in my family, so nothing against you, brother.
Oh no, that's fine. We all hate you too.
I know. Actually,
I'll be
I
right
have
back.
German. All right, I have German, Jewish, Cherokee, Pawnee, Black Dutch, and some English.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm a mutt, and then somehow our family ended up in Georgia. Yeah, the Savills came from came on the Mayflower, as a matter of fact. They spelled it funny.
It's probably good.
If there's even a real proper spelling of it, actually.
You gonna say or talk at all, man? It's your after party.
I know. Sorry. I know. I'm good. It's fine.
You're good.
And she's quiet because I'm here. That's why.
Where's the story of Twink Jesus come from?
Like, how that came about?
Yeah.
Oh, this Twitter bitch said something about, if you say bad things about Jesus Christ, I will throat punch you. And so I responded with, Jesus is a twink, come at me, bitch. So that was how Twink Jesus was born.
Yes, you're taking the situation like your usual manner.
My tact as normal. But Angel just is so skinny. He's very tall and skinny, so somebody just kind of looked like, what is that? Does anybody else hear that? What the fuck is that?
It's Jassa.
Kids.
It's Jassa.
Okay. That he's really tall and skinny, so he looked kind of like it, and he had his hair shorter now, but it was a bit longer. He kind of looked like Twinkie Jesus, so that's how he became the Twink Jesus mascot. So.
See, I told you she'd be mad at me.
I didn't say it was mad. It was just noise. I didn't know where the fuck it was coming from. Anyway, what's everybody doing this weekend? Oh wait, it's fucking Monday.
Believe it or not, probably working.
You all right?
Oh fucking.
Most of us are sat on the sofa.
Wait, today's Monday?
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
What are you meant to
was
do?
on Friday. I was still on Friday. I lost track of time. Fuck.
That's fine.
Always be together.
Oh, we're doing a midweek 6-pack in the morning though, so that should be fun. Everybody loves a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Right. Can you remind me when that is?
6:30. Well, I don't know if
11, half 10, 11 o'clock our time, Dave. It'll be half 11.
What day?
Tomorrow is Tuesday.
Is it tomorrow that it's on?
Yes.
Well, it's like 12 hours from now.
What is?
6-pack.
Shit. Okay. I thought it was Wednesday. May have screwed up
Is
there.
that tomorrow?
Yeah.
Wednesday.
How is Tuesday midweek?
I don't know. That's what he called
Well,
it.
if Sunday starts your week, then
And Wednesday is midweek.
Yeah, Wednesday's definitely midweek.
Hump
Wednesday.
I didn't name it. It's not my fault. That's what Chris called it. He said we'll do a midweek 6-pack again. So, but I
Well,
bought
it
beer,
would be midweek
so.
for him because it would be Wednesday for him.
Well, no, because
Yeah.
it's Tuesday night for him and it's
Hey.
Tuesday morning for us.
Well, actually, right about the time it starts, it rolls basically into his midnight, so it does kind of roll into Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay.
Are you fucking semanticing me?
Yes, shut the fuck up.
We are pedantic like that.
There's a fucking bomb going off.
Damn, dude. It's loud as fuck.
I thought that was G-Man invading our stream.
No, it only goes 3 times and then stops.
Look, I told y'all she sent NASA hitman after me.
Yeah, we're fucked.
So if you hear a boom, just know that I'm running.
No, you know, were they? It's gonna send anybody. They go after fucking Dave first.
Oh, there's probably more than just one organization after them. They're probably over there playing rock paper scissors, trying to figure out which one can have them first. All right, CIA, you get the first hit. If you miss, it's the FBI. NASA's like, oh, come on, guys, I want to play.
That's a good one. I like that one.
NASA doesn't put out enough money for the Illuminati to be any kind of worth it.
I thought they were the Illuminati.
No, they're just a subset.
Ah, and Amanda's a shill, yes, we know.
Yeah, big show.
They took all our money away anyway, especially after this president. So.
Pence is an asshole. And it falls under the VP that take care of NASA,
I know it
right?
falls under the VP.
No, I'm asking for clarification.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, I have a question. We're after you, Jocelyn. Please finish.
Oh no, go ahead.
Space Force. So what? Yeah. Do we have any information on Space Force?
I always wanted to be a space shuttle door gunner.
The only thing I know, the only thing I've heard on Space Force is it's going to be part of the Air Force.
Yeah, right. I mean,
No, it's not. It's going to be a separate bit of the military.
No, it's actually going to fall under the Department of the Air Force.
No, they said it's not. They said he said we believe everything he says.
Yeah.
They sure enough ripped off Star Trek's Federation symbols. What they did, asshole.
Oh no shit!
You saw that, right?
I saw it.
That was funny as hell.
Like all the Trekkers are like, listen here, asshole.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
I just feel like it was just, and Trump's so very, very proud of it, but it just seems like
it's gonna be wonderful, believe me.
Best.
It's so fucking idiotic.
Ever.
It's so.
We're gonna
like,
rule the space.
Who the fuck does he think he's like? Is he gonna fight the Russians in space?
We're talking about a man that believes he's going to lose life force while exercising.
I understood he did it because of Oumuamua.
I'm
not kidding. Like when Oumuamua came in, he got all spooked about it, and all this came about. I'm not exaggerating.
Clearly
No, I don't reckon.
Huh?
I reckon he's just done it as a big. It is literally just a show.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I mean,
Isn't there something that went around?
The only real interest I think he has in America having any sort of space military is in protecting the various corporations that are looking at doing mining, and that ultimately, in the medium term, those are going to need to be protected.
Okay.
Well, Boeing's gonna make a killing.
Yeah, but I think they're trying to I think they're trying to offset the cost of securing those facilities from the corporations to the government, and the Space Force is the start of that. It's the only logic I can see.
Okay.
It's alien overlords.
Yep. Yep. Where's Richard when you need him?
Oh god.
There was a lot of folks going around talking about how he literally ran just as a joke, and then we got, when he got elected, it was like shit.
Yeah,
No, he didn't run as a joke. He ran as it was marketing.
Yeah.
No,
No. He did serious lineup.
The reason that he ran.
Shut up, politics. Nobody cares.
Okay.
Hey, asshole.
She finally
Got a
spins
point.
and you put her up. Go on.
She
Jackson
finally
started talking, you jackass.
Nah, go ahead, Amanda.
Well, it's not really politics because it's stupidity what he did. Because like, you know how he had The Apprentice and he didn't get the Emmy, and like he pushed and pushed and pushed for his fucking Emmy, and they wouldn't give it to him, and there was a fight with him and NBC, and he pretty much turned around and said, you know what, fuck you, I'll be president instead. That was pretty much it. So it was
on The Simpsons.
he didn't get the Emmy for fucking Apprentice that he became our goddamn president. Oh,
We all know that the writers of The Simpsons have a working time machine, okay?
He's seen it on The Simpsons, so he thought he would make it come true.
So great.
He like still is like, nobody ever thanked me for my position on or for my part on Home Alone 2. You were on for like 2 minutes, dude.
I wish it was true he did it because of The Simpsons. Because that would be the perfect example of a fucking biblical prophecy.
Self-fulfilling.
Ooh, I remember Life Force Clockwork. That was a good movie.
it was super random. Is it because of the nudity?
No, actually, it's actually a really good movie.
Yeah, boobs.
The nudity was just a bonus. But yeah, no, actually, Life Force is actually a really good movie.
Kind of like Starship Troopers, you know. That's one of my guilty pleasures.
Cold classic.
You know, it's like it's an awesome movie, and it's like, oh, boobs, okay, awesome, you know, and then it's like, okay, rest of the movie, thank you.
Do you have it, Jay? Starship Troopers.
Yeah, I got Starship Troopers.
Oh, okay.
Do you have 1, 2, and 3?
No, I only have the first one.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good man. Good man.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
I have Life Force somewhere, I think. It's probably in one of my like sci-fi collector set things.
What about Enemy Mine?
Oh, so good movie.
Yes.
Oh, such a good movie. Just basically just 2 actors through the whole thing. It was so great.
Awesome.
One of my favorite sci-fis growing up was The Last Starfighter.
Oh,
Yes.
that's a good one too.
I love that movie, yeah. I'm going to watch that with a daughter.
Amanda's like, oh, gack. She's like, Star Wars, y'all. Star Wars are gangster movies. That's it.
I do have a question. Amanda, did you watch the Irishman yet?
Yes.
Was it good?
Yes. I mean, it was a little slow, but no, it was really, really good.
I know it's like 3.5 hours long. I've got it in the Netflix queue. I just haven't sat down for 3.5 hours to watch it yet.
Just
a bit slow, huh? Well, it is about Irishman.
Make sure you give yourself the time to actually sit and watch it, because if you stop and start, it's much harder.
Yeah.
Make sure you watch it all the way through. But no, it was really good. I liked it a lot. Plus, you know, Scorsese, everybody that was in it. So, but you know how I feel about gangster movies anyway. So.
Now I know you like The Departed. What about Goodfellas?
Oh yeah, definitely. I love Goodfellas. And you know, Godfather 1 and 2, I could do without 3 so much.
I still haven't watched any of those.
No?
No, I haven't. I've got them, but I haven't sat down to watch them yet.
We're going to have a watch.
Wasn't Raven the one talking about, arguing with you which Godfather was the best, Amanda?
It's 2. There's no argument. But the first one has like one of the best lines, I mean, in the history of all movies, is when he says, leave the gun, take the cannoli. It's classic, and he just says it so straight-faced. Good movie. Both of them.
Excellent.
So.
The one I
like trying to choose between your children, which one's favorite. You know, it's difficult.
Casino was always my favorite gangster movie.
Oh, that was so good.
Very good.
It's a good movie, but it's not the best gangster movie. It's not fucking Goodfellas. It's not Departed. So.
Geo says, "It funny like a clown? You think I'm funny?
Do I amuse you?
Do I amuse you?"
Well, I don't know if anyone knows, but Bill has an interview coming up very soon on Neil the 604 Atheist. Starts in about 20 minutes, half an hour or so. So yeah, we definitely all want to be there. Bill's deconversion story, and Bill's going through a lot, so it'll be an interesting night. Like,
Raven said it wasn't her.
Oh, was it Lizzie then? It was one of them, and you're like, no, it's two.
No, who I argued with?
Yeah, it was either Raven or Lizzie, and Raven just said
Raven. I didn't say that was Raven.
No, I was asking.
Oh, okay. No, it wasn't Raven. I don't remember who that was, but yeah. No, let's we can wrap it up. We've been going for a while. But Jay, thank you for coming. I know I made you get right the fuck out of bed and do it, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, he doesn't even have time to comb his beard. I mean, come on now, that luxurious beard. Oh, there you go. He combed it.
Perm,
So,
that's a natural perm.
so that's why MathPig, myself, and Jay can't all be on the same stream with our video on because there's just too much beard for the internet.
I love it.
And thank you guys too, Sal and
It's beautiful, beautiful.
Dave and Jocelyn. Nobody's
Lots of fun.
I'm listening to you.
I just say thank you to everybody for coming.
By all means, it was a lot of fun to actually be on for once.
Appreciate it, Jassa. And I appreciate you becoming a Patreon. It really does make a difference. Like.
Not a problem. I think you're worth it, man.
Everybody, thanks very much for coming. And say Bill and Dave have put the link in the chat for his deconversion story on over in Neil. So, all going well. We'll all see you over there. Talk to you all later.
Later, guys.
Be water, my friends.
Bye, everyone.